section. Oh, hello, brother. What did you think of the Pentecost Mass this morning?
Ik vond het een fantastisch feest. Wat een geweldige hoogmis.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, brother. See you later. Oh, hello, brother. What are you reading?
Katolickie wiadomości z zeszłego tygodnia.
Okay, see you later.
Do zobaczenia.
Brother Aloysius, could you help me lay the table? Would that be all right?
我现在可说，然后没问题啊。
When Pentecost Day came round, the disciples had all met in one room, when suddenly they heard what sounded like a powerful wind from heaven, the noise of which filled the house in which they were sitting. And something appeared to them that seemed like tongues of fire. These separated and came to rest on the heads of each of them. They were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak foreign languages as the Spirit gave them the gift of speech. Now there were devout men living in Jerusalem from every nation under heaven. And at this sound they all assembled, each one bewildered, to hear these men speaking his own language. They were amazed and astonished. Surely, they said, all these men speaking are Galileans. How does it happen that each of us hears them in his own native language? Parthians, Medes and Elamites, people from Mesopotamia, Judea and Cappadocia, Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, Egypt and the parts of Libya around Cyrene, as well as visitors from Rome, Jews and proselytes alike, Cretans and Arabs. We hear them preaching in our own language about the marvels of God. This is a really wonderful reading for today's feast. And it's peculiar, isn't it? Because something strange happens to the disciples that we wouldn't expect. All of a sudden, they can speak foreign languages. Now, I don't suppose you've ever met a Mede, or a Phrygian, or an Elamite. I know I haven't, nor have I met anyone from Pamphylia. I'm not even sure I've met anyone from Mesopotamia. Perhaps Egypt, perhaps from Judea, but not from the other places. St. Luke, when he writes this in Acts, is recording all the places where these people have come from, to show that in Jerusalem, on that day, the day of Pentecost, it's as if the whole world was there. It's as if representatives from every corner of the globe came. And what was very special? Well, they could all understand what the disciples were saying. They could all be heard in their own language. And what were they saying? Well, they were preaching in all these different languages about the marvels of God. They were preaching about the wonderful things that our Lord Jesus had done. The fact that he died for them, he died for us, and that he'd risen from the dead, and now had sent his Holy Spirit into the church to be with us, to help us, to be our comforter, to be our helper. Short time before this reading took place, well, what were they doing? They were cowering in the upper room. They were terrified. They were afraid that the Jewish authorities would come and do away with them, would beat them up, would treat them very shamefully, and might even put them to death as well. But the Spirit came in a way that almost blew all those fears out the window, like cobwebs in a breeze. The Spirit came with power, like a mighty wind, a great breeze filling the whole house, like little flames of fire which rested on the head of each of them, which showed that the Holy Spirit had set their hearts on fire with love of God and with his gifts. And the gift of courage is certainly among them. We can see that in our reading. Now, You and I have received the Holy Spirit. We received the Holy Spirit at our baptism. We will receive the Holy Spirit again at confirmation, when the Holy Spirit comes with power. And confirmation is a little bit like a Pentecost for each of us. But we should ask the Holy Spirit to help us. So today, let's ask the Holy Spirit to set fire to our hearts, to kindle the flame of His love in our hearts, because it can do great things. I quite like superheroes. I don't know if you do. I don't know what your favourite superhero is. But the Holy Spirit does something to us which makes us a bit superhuman. Now, I don't mean have immense strength like the Hulk, or be able to fly like Superman, or scale buildings and shoot spiders web out of your hand like Spider-Man. I don't mean any of that stuff. It's great, it's pretty good, but it's not what we mean. Instead of pretend superhuman, we're made really superhuman. So when the Holy Spirit comes into our hearts and kindles His fire in our hearts, when we love other people, we don't just love in a human way, we love in a superhuman way. We love in the way that God loves, because He shares that charity with us. We love in the way that God loves a little bit. When we express our faith, when we say that we believe, when we say the creed on a Sunday, we're not just doing that in a human way, but because the Holy Spirit gives us the grace to do it, helps us to do it. God gives us His grace. The Holy Spirit gives us the ambition, the hope, the desire, the possibility of doing it. So we ask the Holy Spirit to set that fire ablaze in our hearts, so that we can become even more superhuman, as we become even more like Christ, as we become even more the people that God our Father wants us to be. And the Holy Spirit dwelling in our hearts will help us to do that. So we can say together this morning this lovely prayer: Come, Holy Spirit, fill the hearts of Thy faithful, and enkindle in them the fire of Thy love. Send forth Thy Spirit, and they shall be created, and Thou shalt renew the face of the earth. Let us pray. O God, who did enlighten the hearts of the faithful through the light of the Holy Spirit, grant that by that same Spirit we may always be truly wise and ever rejoice in His consolations. Happy Feast of Pentecost to you all.